Welcome back to the THMB layout updates. Today we're going to talk about the diamond and how to wire the AR1 to the diamond. I'll only go through one of the diamonds that I have two here, but if you follow the same procedure as I do on this one, on the previous or the other one, if you have another one along with it, you'll be fine. Most places there's only one, but if there's two, you just follow the same thing as I did over here and then wire to the AR1 and you'll be fine. Now this diamond is hand built, or scratch built I should say, as somebody was requesting on my website, but I cannot take the credit for it because I did not build it. My good friends Willie and Paul built it. I just wired it up. So alright, now with that said, let's find out where to cut the gaps on this diamond here. Now this rail here, as you can follow it, is common to both sides of the diamond. Say this will be the positive side, so you don't have to cut a gap on here. Now before we go any further, if you do not have an AR1 or don't have one on hand at the moment and you still want to run through your diamond, if you cut a gap here and here and don't power this part of the diamond yet, you'll be able to go through one side of it. Okay, now when you do get your AR1 I should say, this is already cut and this is already cut, so you're on your way. And like I said, this one does not have to be cut because it's common, positive to both sides of the rail. Now then we have to cut a gap here, cut a gap there, and here, and here. Now you could cut it back further if you wish. You don't have to cut it right at the diamond, but anyway, that's where I cut it because it was close, and I already have a gap up here for the detection circuit. That's what this little red dot is for. So anyway, back to this. So once you cut the gaps on these 4 points, you attach a wire, solder to it, and that's one portion of your AR1, the output of it, one side. Then you come over to this side of the diamond. Here again, this is already cut, so you're one step ahead. You cut this side, and here, and here. Again, you could cut it probably over here would be better. Then this part is now isolated for the other side of the AR1, the negative side. So you solder wire to this. Now this diamond here does not have to be cut here and here because this is the negative side of the track already. And you already have a cut here, so this isolates the positive and the negative, so you don't have to cut any more gaps on here. Now if you have another diamond after that, you follow the same procedure as you did on the first one. Solder the two wires together and then connect the two positive wires together and the two negatives together and then connect them to the AR1. Alright, now we'll go below the layout and I'll show you where those connections are. Alright, now we're back underneath the layout. Okay, I have the AR1 mounted underneath with a couple little spacers. Okay, now we have the black wire coming in, which is connected to the negative side, and then we have the red wire coming in, which is connected to the positive side of the layout. Alright, now this here I have blue right now because I have detection system hooked up to the layout as well. These are the wires, the red wires over here for the detection, and I have portions on this layout in this area that does not require detection, so we have the blue wire as the positive for those portions. Okay, and the diamond does not, I did not hook it up as a detected area, so that's why it's hooked up to here. Alright, now we got the red wire and the black wire going into the AR1. Alright, then these two wires come out and are connected to a junction box which will be connected to your diamond. Okay, I have two diamonds, so that's why I have two wires here and two wires here. So this will be the positive side of the diamond, and this will be the negative side of the diamond. Okay, like I said, if you have more than one diamond, you just take the two wires of the negative side, twist them together, connect it in, take the positive side, twist it in together and connect it in, and then you have the two wires going back into your AR1, and that's all it is to it. And the only other thing you have to do is this little potentiometer here has to be adjusted for the amount of delay you want before the AR1 switches polarity. And if you follow the manual, it works pretty good. It works really well, I should say, as you've seen on the previous video. And that's all there is to it. And if you have any other questions or comments, please post, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. And thank you very much.